Ze heten Daniel van den Broeke, voorzitter van de studentenraad. En Hendry Nzally, on behalf of the International Student Platform, Hendry Nzally. Okay. I'm sorry to interrupt you then, but I can imagine some people in the room would like to hug as well. Let's do it. Ja. Het is aan het gebeuren. Ziet dat af. Thank you for the idea. We luisteren.
Thank you so much, Master of Ceremony, dear Rector, professors, members of staff, and students. My name is Hendry Nzally. I come from a tiny Atlantic sunny country, the Gambia, known as the smiling coast of Africa. So I'm going to smile as well. Thanks to the European Union through the Erasmus Mundus Caribou project, I arrived here same time last year to study Masters in Linguistics and Literary Studies. This year, I'm studying my PhD in Political Sciences here at the VUB. Master of Ceremony, please allow me to express my deepest gratitude for the privilege of addressing the 2017-2018 academic opening, and as a proud international student. We have the privilege of welcoming both new and returning students from across the globe, and are honored that you chose VUB as your next academic destination. VUB as an internationalization is fundamental to understanding our key values, and that you have traveled from all around the world to come here and to be part of this great diversity. And I must stress that the international students forms about 21% of the population who fall under the stewardship of the International Student Platform, in which I'm a member of the council, which is responsible for providing policy advice to the university administration via the Student Council, here represented by Daniel, my colleague. My journey to the VUB started after a thorough research and also getting 3 international acceptances for fully funded master's program. But for me, VUB stands out because of its fundamental values of internationalization and critical thinking. I also saw that one of my greatest icons, the late Nelson Mandela, was awarded an honorary doctorate, as was my very own Gambian ambassador, who is Fatou Bensouda of the International Criminal Court. I also cherish deeply the university's key philosophy as outlined in the code by Poincaré, that thinking must never be submitted to anything other than the facts themselves. It had a positive impact toward my studies with excellent professors. Dear students, do make best use of the academic environment, as it is both rigorous, but in the end, very, very rewarding. The VUB makes you a better person. As I arrived on campus, I easily integrated into the university's diverse community of like-mindedness. I got involved in student and university activities, including 2 organized protests to demand the unconditional release of our very own VUB Iranian professor, Ahmad Reza Jalali. Our thoughts and prayers are still with him and his entire family. I also attended the Climate Change Summit in Marrakech, the VUB ULB Academic Conference on Freedom and Democracy, Higher Education Crisis in Hungary. I visited many times the European Parliament and even danced with our dear Rector Powers. I'm happy she's here too, and she must be very proud. I was also among the few committed students who had a rare occasion of enjoying a sparkling lunch with the King Philippe of Belgium in March during his surprise visit to the VUB campus. Next month, I am honored to be part of the VUB EULB delegation selected to participate in the UNICA conference in Rome. Fellow students, do not just aim to excel in your academic studies, but please be sure to make best friends from all around the world and experience a bit of the history and culture of this beautiful place. As Maya Angelou, the American poet, once said, "There is no greater agony than bearing an untold story inside you. Therefore, do endeavor," and I emphasize, do endeavor as international students to join organizations such as the International Student Platform, the Erasmus Student Network, or the newly established VUB Africa community, in which I am a founding member. You can also join the student magazine called the Muyal, where I am a regular contributor of poems and articles. For my case, I even joined the Muyal without any prior knowledge of Dutch, not even the word. And as a result, this beautiful team, they ended up including English texts and other translations. Commendation to the Muyal. I wish to offer my unflinching recognition to the university administration for the incredible as well as invaluable support they continue to offer to international students and their communities. We will continue to engage with them on matters regarding student needs, challenges, and opportunities. To our friends on the Student Council, thank you for being wonderful hosts and accommodating international student needs, for supporting our activities, and for regularly consulting on us regarding campus life. We hope, therefore, there will be increasing social interaction and inclusion between the Flemish and international students. Take the first step, my fellow international students. As once said by one of the world's greatest thinkers, Albert Einstein, strive not to be a success, but to be of value. And the VUB is the perfect place for this. I thank you all for your kind attention, and I look forward to meeting you and establishing an intellectual exchange and also a bond of friendship. Real success. I love you, VUB.